Hello everyone. This episode of Dissect the Trade did something a little different. This was actual live trading that took place on Friday, June 17th. As you can see, it's right before market open. Pretty much going to give you a walkthrough of what I did when I got into these trades. Of course, the video was edited a little bit to cut out some time. All this happened within a period of 15 minutes, give or take, so. Alright. Let's see. Alright, market is about to open. And okay, so right off the bat, the first thing I'm looking for is we see in this pre-market that the market was it looked like it was trending up. Then we have the MACD cross here. So here I was looking to get into a put. And as you can see, the order got put in. I believe it was it was a 207 strike put. It was one contract for $49. There you're able to see what it was making as it dropped and everything like that. But this is the method that I always use to trade. I always wait for a cross on the MACD, which is the bottom. It's set to default. The default values are 12, 26, and 9. I change these values to 9, 20, and 6. That way, instead of being alerted on the third candle, I'm now alerted on the first candle. So, got alerted here. There was a little bit of a delay before the order finally filled, but it did. And now we are here. And this is one contract, and it hit a high of about 12 bucks. I ended up selling it, I believe, for $1. So after commission, it was minus $2. That's just because I was expecting it to go lower, based off the MACD, and by the time it shot up too quickly, and I wasn't able to lock the profit that I was looking for. Yep, I did. I ended up making $1. So yeah, $2 commission. So technically minus $2. Bought at 49, and as you can see, sold it for 50. So now I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit. Alright, here I did the 206.50 put, 20 of them for 43 the contract. I wouldn't recommend doing that much at once, but I was confident in the strategy, and I was just curious what I would be able to get out of it. And I had planned that if it went south pretty quick, I would be getting out of this trade with somewhat of a loss. Not too great, but not too terrible either. Now, the only downside with 20 contracts is my commission schedule is the dough rate, so that is $1.50 per contract. $1.50 times 10, that's $15. So times another 10 for 20 contracts. Now I'm looking at $30 in commission on this trade alone. And then, of course, to sell it, so that's another $30. So my commission for this trade alone was $60. On the standard TD commission schedule, it actually would have been cheaper to do it that way than the dough rate. The dough rate, it becomes not cost effective after like I think 12 or 13 contracts. So that's something to keep in mind. I believe this is about where I sold. Yeah, I saw the MACD starting to curl back up, and I was thinking about how much the commission was, and I knew to get out of this if I started seeing it break below $100. So that's where I sold. And I ended up selling it for 48 a contract from 43. Again, after the commission, so I ended up making $40 on this trade, which isn't exactly what I was hoping for. As you can see, there was a spot when it almost hit $200. But then there was one more trade. I believe I ended up getting on a call. Let's see. Okay. There's one more trade, and that was this call. Let's see. It was 3 contracts for 45 per contract. The MACD, it made a cross on the way up. And it crossed above the 11 moving average. So now the downside with this is the trend is already going down. So on moves like this, not expecting a huge gain. I was expecting, something, but not, wasn't going crazy with it. So I believe I ended up taking this one for a loss. Yeah, loss or break even. That's where I sold it for 45, which ended up breaking even. The reason why I sold is it didn't really bounce as heavily as this right here was. It started slowing down, which suggests that it was going to it's going to start coming back down, or at least ride the 11 moving average. So I got out of the trade, and now the MACD is now displaying that. I'm starting to show weakness. And that's pretty much it. That's how I go about my trading. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment. I'll get to your questions, or if any suggestions, please feel free. I hope to do these more often, at least a day or two out of the week of these live tradings. What I do is I pretty much bring my laptop with me to work, and then I have it set up so it pretty much acts as like a DVR. Like, I just open up the trading platform. You don't see any mouse movement, but you see the trades that are bought in real time. So, hope everyone has a good trading week, and until next time.